On a night in April 1865, just days after the end of the American Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln shared a strange and disturbing dream with a close friend. In that dream, he wandered through the White House and entered a solemn room where a coffin, draped in the American flag, stood guarded by soldiers. A crowd of mourners gathered around. When Lincoln asked who had died, a soldier replied, "The President. He was assassinated." 3 days later, Lincoln was shot and killed at Ford's Theatre. That dream has since become one of the most haunting mysteries in American history. Was it a powerful intuition, a subconscious warning, or something even more extraordinary, a prophetic vision of his own death? Few people know that Abraham Lincoln was a vivid dreamer. He often shared his dreams with friends and believed that some carried hidden meanings, sometimes even omens. In one dream, he saw himself silently rowing a small boat across a calm body of water. He later said that such a dream often preceded major decisions or turning points, and indeed, a critical battle took place just days later. One of Lincoln's close companions, Ward Hill Layman, a former bodyguard and personal aide, recalled in vivid detail the chilling dream that Lincoln shared just days before his assassination. According to Layman, the president described it with a solemn tone, tinged with an eerie sense of doom. Lincoln once admitted, "I don't know why, but I often have dreams that seem to come true." In hindsight, those words feel deeply unsettling. According to Layman, Lincoln described dreaming that he was walking through the silent halls of the White House at night. The rooms were strangely quiet, filled with a sense of dread. When he reached the East Room, a place traditionally used for state funerals, he saw a body lying in a coffin covered with the national flag. Soldiers stood guard. Mourners wept quietly. Lincoln approached and asked, "Who is dead in the White House?" A soldier replied, "The President. He was assassinated." Lincoln awoke, shaken and sweating. The dream disturbed him so much that he couldn't get it out of his mind. He told Layman about it with a quiet seriousness, as if he truly believed something dark was on the horizon. Layman later recalled that Lincoln said, "I know it's strange, but I feel like something is going to happen to me soon." Words that would later echo through history. On the evening of April 14, 1865, President Lincoln went to Ford's Theatre in Washington, D.C. to attend a play called Our American Cousin. Accompanying him were his wife, Mary Todd Lincoln, and several guests. Unbeknownst to them, John Wilkes Booth, a famous actor, Confederate sympathizer, and Lincoln hater, was waiting in the shadows. At around 10 p.m., Booth entered the presidential box and shot Lincoln in the back of the head with a pistol. The president never regained consciousness. He died the next morning, April 15, 1865. Lincoln's body was laid in state in the very East Room of the White House, exactly as he had seen in the dream. A flag covered the coffin. Soldiers stood vigil. Mourners wept. The parallels were chilling. How did Lincoln dream of his own death so accurately? There are three main theories. First, deep intuition. Lincoln had lived through years of civil war. He received constant threats. Perhaps his mind, always alert to danger, formed a vivid image of what seemed inevitable. Second, subconscious anxiety. Modern psychologists suggest that dreams reflect one's internal fears. Lincoln, known to be deeply introspective and burdened by the weight of the nation, might have expressed his stress through a symbolic dream of death. Third, a genuine prophecy. Many contemporaries believed Lincoln had a spiritual side, a sensitivity beyond the ordinary. The uncanny match between dream and reality led many to believe he had seen a glimpse of his own fate. Whether it was intuition, psychological projection, or true prophecy, Lincoln's dream of his own assassination remains one of history's most haunting enigmas. It chills us, not just because it came true, but because it suggests something larger. Can the human mind truly glimpse the future? Can the soul, in moments of great turmoil, pierce the veil of time? Abraham Lincoln left behind more than a legacy of leadership and liberty. He left a question echoing through time. Did he merely dream, or did he truly foresee